Hey guys, today I am back and I'm going to do a eyebrow tutorial. I recently had my eyebrows microbladed. The first time was in October. The touch-up was in November, November 30th, so it hasn't been that long since my touch-up. When I zoom in, you'll be able to tell what I'm talking about, like the hair strokes. And I'll talk about that a little bit more when I'm going through the video. Today the products I'm going to be using are the e.l.f. eyebrow palette. It's a brow gel and a powder. I don't use the powder, I only use the gel side. And it's like $3 or $4. You can get it on Amazon or get it from Target usually. The brush I'm going to be using is my MAC angled brush. The numbers have rubbed off, but it's just your regular MAC angled brush, typically used for eyebrows or eyeliner. I used to use it for the gel eyeliner sometimes when I was learning to do wing liner. The next product I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Light. Looks like this. That and MAC Studio Fix in the color NW13. I like to use this because it is thicker. It's a thicker consistency and I feel like it sticks throughout the day, and when I set it, it'll stay all day, all night, however long I need it to. So let's get started. I'm also going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Duo Eyebrow Brush. It's the number 20. It just has a flat inside and then it has a spoolie side. So getting started, I'm just going to brush through my brows. If I see anything that's out of place, usually I just cut it. So I'm just going to brush those up. As you can tell, I have a few little ones that are a little too high for me, so I'm just going to cut those. There's one sticking out. I don't really mess with the ones on the end too much because I don't have that much hair on the lower end of my brow. That's why I got them microbladed, because they would not grow back. I'm just going to cut these really quick. So I'm just going to spoolie through them again. Next I'm going to take my MAC angled brush and the e.l.f. brow gel in dark. Just going to rub that kind of on both sides of the brush till I get enough product on there. I kind of start anywhere on my brows. I don't have a specific way I do it every time. If you watch my other makeup videos, sometimes I start in the front, sometimes I start in the middle, sometimes I'm up top doing the wing part, the tail part, whatever that's called. So today I'm just going to start from the bottom. I'm just going to make one quick stroke like a line. And as you can see, I have product right here. I'm just going to go keep stroking through, getting the product off of my brush. Now I'm going to go up to the top, kind of go in a straight line again, and follow the curve of my brow. Before I got my eyebrows microbladed, I had maybe 10 hairs up here, if that, so I really had to learn how to kind of design them with the makeup. Now I'm just going to go to the end of the tail and kind of wing it out. This part is always a problem for me because I have hair right here and it always looks like it's sticking up or down. Now I'm going to go back to the front of the brow where I have that product, and I'm just going to flick it up. Just to loosen that product up and move it around throughout my brow. Now I'm going to go back in with the spoolie. Just brush through them, kind of loosen the product up again and not make it where it's not so dense. I don't like them to be super dark. I don't like them to look super fake. I know they're gonna look fake, but I don't like them to be, you know, in your face where all you see is my eyebrows when you're looking at my face. So next I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Concealer in Light. Just gonna dab that right under here. This brush that I'm using next is MAC. It was in the holiday collection in 2015, I believe, maybe 2014. It came with black eyeliner gel and a few eyeshadows. I don't know what this brush is called. It's just a MAC brush. It has two sides. But it's kind of rounded. So I'm just going to take this and start moving the product around under my eyebrow and carving it out. The Maybelline Fit Concealer is really lightweight. It's really flexible. It's almost runny to a certain point compared to the MAC foundation that I use also, which I'll use that on the top so you can see the consistency difference. And I'm just going to bring that all the way down. It just kind of cleans them up. Alright, so on the top I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid. I use this concealer usually in the wintertime when my color changes where I'm not so tan. But I've been tanning pretty consistently lately, so I haven't been using it on my face. I just been using it as a concealer. So I'm going to take this, I rub the product off just like this, really lightly, onto the brush. And I'm just going to carve these out on the top. I usually start in the front when I'm doing the top. And I do mine really lightly. I don't feel like I have to carve them out a ton because the shape is already there. But if you're having problems shaping them and you're not, you know, having a steady hand and getting the lines all the way right, then it is pretty important to carve them out because you can correct them really easily with the concealer. So I'm just going to drag this out to the bottom. And see, when I drag the product out, it kind of points my eyebrows more. So then I'm just going to kind of rub this in up here. Next I'm going to go in with my stippling brush that already has a little bit of my foundation on it. The foundation that I'm using is the Fit Me Maybelline 235 in Pure Beige. I've been using this for a while. I really like this product. I feel like it's comparable to MAC. The coverage is good. This one is the Dewy Plus Smooth finish. So I'm just going to kind of dab that over where I put the concealer at the top so it doesn't look like I have two bright white lines. So I'm just going to dab that around. And you can also set this with a powder. So I'm going to set it with a little face powder. Not too much because I don't want to get powder in the brow. So I'm just dabbing some face powder. Just to set it and make sure it stays in place. So this is kind of the before and this is the after. My lighting is really bright so it kind of looks faded in here, but I promise it's not. But on this one you can tell where I had the mic. When I brush through it, you can kind of see the hair strokes of where the tattoo is. And I do have some in the front. There's like two little ones right here. But this one has absolutely no makeup on it already. This is just from the microblading. And see how I barely have any hair in this area? And then I have a lot of hair right here. So when I brush through it, you can see the hair strokes. Just so cool. I hope you enjoyed this short tutorial on how to fill in your eyebrows. It took me forever. Honestly, I've been trying to fill them in for a few years now. Like I said, I didn't really have any, but I finally got better. And then also the microblading helps a lot because I don't have to fill them in every single day if I just want to run out of the house. It does look like I have something there now. Before, I would have to do my eyebrows no matter what. No matter if I didn't put anything else on, I would do my eyebrows. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this one now and then finish my face. And that is it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see other short tutorials, please let me know. Subscribe, like. Tell me what you want to see next because I have ideas, but I don't really know what I want to do on this channel. I'm just kind of open to doing whatever. So just let me know what you would like to see in the future. Bye!